What is good, everybody? This is Ben coming to another video. This is for My Hero Academia episode 20, Lesson Up, A Tale from the Past. So last episode we got to see the kids on their internships. A few of them got a little shine, we got to see a little bit of what was going on. Nothing really too crazy, nothing really too epic. We got a spotlight on Sue's internship. And that one had the most going on, the only one that had a real story to tell. Like I said in the last episode, it was the first episode I felt that was fillerish. It had that fillerish vibe to it in My Hero Academia. But hey, first episode in what, like 30 some odd episodes, 32, 33 episodes. So I'll take those odds. At 30 some episodes, one filler, I'll take it every day of the week. So whatever it is, I'm looking forward to getting back to the story of what's going on with the kids and coming off of their internship. So without any further ado, let's get into the episode. Actually, before we do that, could you please hit the subscribe and hit the like button? It really does help out this channel a lot. Thank you so much, everybody, and let's get into it.
Stand up against Stain at all was because of our sparring and your wise instruction.
You survived, yes, but only because the hero killer let you.
Another thing, I am so glad Deku could control his powers finally. You guys know this is something I've been wanting since the beginning, for Deku to learn how to control this. I know he can't control it all, but at least he can do something, finally, without breaking his body.
You must always be calm and alert.
Yes, Deku, yes.
But if you're really aiming to become the greatest hero like All Might, then you've still got a heck of a lot to learn, boy, so keep at it.
He's on his path, though.
Yes,
I like it. I like it.
See you around. Hey, boy. Who are you?
Seriously? Oh, well, I'm, Izuku Midoriya.
That's not right.
I'm
Deku. There you go, Deku.
Let you and me watch over him together, Toshinori, until the day you pass on into history. Until the day that the hero Deku is celebrated around the world as the new symbol of peace.
I can't wait for that.
Holy crap! What the heck, Bakugo? Stop laughing. My hair's got me. I can't back the right way. Did you not hear me? I'll kill you both. I'd like to see you try.
So his hair is trained now at this point.
Awesome! You got to face actual villains? I'm super jealous!
Stain's a pretty evil villain, but like super tenacious. He's almost kind of cool, don't you guys think?
Minori?
Oh, dude. No, it's okay. You're fine. It is true that he's quite a tenacious villain. I understand why people might think he was cool. Instead of helping the world,
Low-key, he's kind of cool.
no matter his motives, killing cannot be condoned.
He's kind of cool. But he is absolutely right. Killing is not something that should be glorified
I will strive to be the perfect hero.
in any sense, in any way, shape, or form. So I completely get it,
Take your seats.
but
This is your fault for talking
I like him as a villain. So
Sorry, I'm gonna keep my mouth shut.
That's one I will ensure there is peace.
Until I'm able to call myself a real hero, I'll leave my left hand as it is.
Way to go, Ida.
I am here. Hope you're ready to return to our lessons. Today it's
some training here.
I haven't seen you in a while. Welcome back. Now listen
It
carefully
feels good to
for
see
what's
All
in
Might
store.
again.
We're going to
It
be
just
conducting a
does.
little race. Take
Love it.
everything you've learned from your internships and apply it to this rescue training.
If it's rescue training, then shouldn't we be at the USJ instead?
Look at Deku. Hold on. Why is Deku so excited here? Deku, bro. Deku, come on, man. Tragic. He's too excited. He's too hyped up, man. I don't like it.
This is a race. So,
Calm down.
you're about to step into field Gamma.
Deku's about to show out. Let's go. Newfound powers. Now you can control it. Let's go.
Everyone in
in this group has really good mobility.
Huh. I'd say Midoriya's at a heavy disadvantage against those four.
The old Midoriya.
Moving around quickly isn't
The
really
old
one of his strong
Midoriya.
suits,
The
that's
new, the
And whenever he
Deku.
uses his power, he gets badly injured.
It's time.
Who's your pick?
I'm like this course was built with me in mind.
Spider-Man. Oh, there we go. Deku. Let's get it.
Training. I can win.
The control.
What? No way. Calm and alert.
And it's over!
Come on.
Hero! And congratulations!
Come on.
Midoriya, you're okay, right?
I see.
It's okay. They saw the improvement. That's all that matters. They saw the
Where it is when
improvement.
landing. I'll have to remember that.
Young Zero may
Tragic.
come in first, but you surprised me. That was incredible.
Is it just me, or does All Might always have his dick in Deku's face? He's always like right there. Look at this. I'm sorry, I had to.
Find me
Oh!
at the house. We need to talk.
I don't know. They're trying to have a serious moment, but
The
it
time has
just
come for me to tell
crazy.
you the whole truth about me and One for All.
You went through a lot recently. I'm sorry I wasn't around to help you out.
Oh no, you don't need to apologize for that. More importantly, you mentioned One for All earlier.
I heard that the hero killer swallowed your blood in the attack.
Oh, yeah. His quirk made him able to paralyze someone after tasting their blood. Is that what this is about?
Do you remember how I gave
The
my
DNA
powers to you?
transfer. That's right.
Eat this!
No, not that part. I said the key
The
was in my
DNA transfer.
That's why you had to swallow the hair.
Oh, holy
How does that work?
Don't tell me the hero killer has One for All now!
No, he doesn't. I just thought you might be worried about that, but I see it didn't cross your mind.
Got it. That makes sense. They had to explain that away just in case people caught it earlier, for sure. So I'm glad that he brought it up, because that does make sense. One would assume you can take the power from Deku that
What
easily
example is that?
in a lot of different ways. Brushing his hair, getting his comb, whatever.
You should know its
Grab his
origin.
DNA.
One for All was derived from
Having
the
sex,
power
he
is
could
very old.
technically give his DNA to knocking down broads. So
All
yeah,
for one.
it makes sense.
It allowed its user to take quirks from others, and the user could keep the quirks for himself or give them to someone else. During that chaotic period of change, there was one person who managed to rally many people together. He went by the name of his power, All for One. He stole quirks from others. And then,
All for
with his
One.
overwhelming abilities, he spread his influence across the country. He manipulated people to serve his purposes and committed evil acts with little resistance. In the blink of
Well,
an
yeah, I
eye,
mean, if you can steal people's powers, that is,
I've seen plenty of rumors
I
about this
mean,
online, sure, but
you will be pretty much impossible to beat.
mentioned in our textbooks.
because it's the kind of shameful. This evil man had a quirkless younger brother. He was small and sickly, but he had a strong sense of justice. They couldn't have been more different. It pained the brother to see All for One's deeds, so he kept resisting him. And then, All for One transferred a quirk to his sibling, one that would allow him to stockpile power. We don't know if it was a gift he was giving his brother, or if he just wanted to force him to submit.
So he gave him a power to stockpile powers. So his younger brother has the power now to, it's like a storage bin, so you can collect powers up as much as you want or need. But why wouldn't, isn't that the power that All for One has? Doesn't he stockpile the powers once he steals them? And that's how it's going. He's stockpiling all the powers he's stealing. I guess they said he can give powers away too, so I wonder if he has like a cap or a limit of how many he can take. And if that's the case, why did he give that power away? I mean, I feel like that would be a good power to keep. So, I mean, let's see what the explanation.
Don't tell me.
Yes,
Even though everyone thought he was quirkless, turns out the brother did have a quirk. Though even he hadn't realized this to be the case. He had a useless power that only allowed him to pass on quirks. And so the stockpiling ability merged with the younger brother's power. And that is how One for All came to be.
Stockpiling, and he can pass on
Always
quirks
found
to
it
other
ironic
people.
that justice
So I wonder if all for One has the same ability. They both have the same ability of passing quirks on to others, because All for One can steal power, but he can also pass on the power to somebody else. So I guess the All for One had both abilities, stealing and passing on the power, and his little brother just had the power to pass on abilities, but he didn't have anything to pass on. So stockpiling with passing on would make sense, as far as if he gives it to somebody that actually has a quirk, an ability, they can also pass on their power on, and that's how I guess All for One got as strong as it is now. So, interesting.
The younger brother decided to entrust this new quirk to future generations. Even though he couldn't defeat All for One, he hoped One for All would continue to grow in power until it was strong enough to stop his older brother. Eventually, it was my turn, and I managed to defeat All for One. At least that's what I thought. But he survived, and is now back in action as the brain behind the League of Villains.
I have a question or thought about the this whole thing. I will talk about it
The entire
afterwards.
purpose of One for All is to defeat All for One. As its holder, you may one day have to fight against this great evil yourself. Because I failed. I know you didn't expect this, but
I'll do my best. I'll do whatever you ask, no matter what it might take.
Deku's
As
fate.
long as you're with me, I can do anything. I know you'll have my back.
Fate of the hero. And One for All.
come on. Tell him. He needs to know.
Does he though? I mean, I feel like it'll only discourage him at this point.
That's not how it'll happen. Our futures are... He won't understand. I'm sorry, young
I think it'll only do more harm than good. He has to still learn
By the time you face
and
it,
still grow and get
I
stronger
won't be
at
by
this
your
point.
side anymore.
The episode? That is the episode. Let me see if there's anything in credits.
He's been
Be training.
If only we'd gotten our hands on the super regeneration quirk 5 years earlier. Now that your wounds are all healed, it can't really do anything to help you. So he's to unite the League of Villains.
What's this?
I wonder if the child can pull it off. How much has he really grown?
He'll do well. Even
Okay,
if I
so
have to
this is
work
the
him
man
to the
himself.
bone.
He's getting help from a
It's the only
doctor.
way he'll be able to take my place. He was born with the twisted mind needed to become the next me. I hope you're celebrating while you can, All Might.
Wow.
Because very soon,
His face is
temporary
freaking gone.
peace will come to a violent end.
So, all right. So it looks like we got to see the man himself at the end, Mr. All for One. He looks extremely damaged. Jesus Christ. He has tubes and wires essentially holding him together. I mean, damn. And then he has help from a mysterious doctor, it looks like. So I'm curious to see more about All for One here. And it looks like he's getting ready to enter the stage here as he's prepping and grooming Shigaraki. So I'm looking forward to seeing him in action, or seeing what he does, as far as is he gonna give Shigaraki more powers, more abilities, and be able to take down Deku at some point. I mean, he did say he's gonna be the next him, and that is very interesting. They said that he got a quirk to regenerate, but he got it 5 years after his fight with All Might, and I guess he was already healed from all his injuries. So, and that makes sense that you can't heal from a point where you're already healed. You know, you're just gonna heal back to the damaged state because you're already healed and fine. So that kind of sucks for him. He's permanently stuck at this damaged state. So, but it's good for us. I mean, All Might is freaking permanently damaged right now. So, you know, it's kind of fair that they nerfed both of the top hero and villain. So, you know, it can be kind of a fair, balanced situation going forward. They're both weakened to some degree. The thing I was gonna say about the quirks and the stockpiling and all of that, what I was gonna say was, what happens to the quirks of all the previous users? What happens to them? Is All Might able to use the powers? Is Deku going to be able to use the powers? I mean, because if you're stockpiling, that means technically those powers that other people had would go along with it when you pass it on, unless you're just passing on the ability. But it doesn't make it wouldn't make sense if the main quirk is stockpiling and passing on. So if you're stockpiling, you're gonna take what you add on and pass it on, and then that gets added on to it. So what happens to the other quirks? I feel like I've never seen All Might do anything but show huge strength and ability and speed and power. That's all I've ever seen him done. I mean, is there anything else to it, or I don't know. I don't know. Were all the powers that were passed on just strength, some sort of ability? Because, you know, you see All Might flying, see him punching very, you know, incredible strength, durability, stamina, all of that. I don't know. I'm hoping these things get answered, but that seems very weird. Once he said stockpiling and passing on, it would just make sense that the rest of the quirks will go along with the ability. And if that's the case, why haven't All Might used any of them? So I don't know. I'm at a loss on that one, but good episode. We were able to get a lot of information about Mr. All For One. I feel like something is getting ready to happen here in this season. I feel like something's about to happen here with All For One. They introduced him. Maybe another fight. We got what 5 episodes, 6 episodes, something like that, episodes left for the season. So I'm looking forward to seeing what they got going on here. They said they have to pass the final exam. I guess maybe, you know what? Actually, maybe that's going to be the rest of this season, the final exam to get into the summer school. So I'm looking forward to seeing what the final exam is going to be. Hopefully it's some fights, actions, maybe some hero training or something like that. Saving some people, whatever it is. I know it's going to be epic. I have all my faith in this show. So all the faith in the world in this show. So I'm looking forward to it. Anyways, that was the video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. And I hope you enjoyed. Please hit the subscribe and the like button. It really does help out this channel a lot. Thank you so much, everybody. And you guys have a good one.